Good evening, Rabbi Isai. My camera just stopped working. My microphone just stopped working. So hopefully you could hear me. I just gave a shiur in Hebrew, and hopefully you could hear me. We're gonna do Perek Yud Zayin. We're doing the Perek Yud Zayin. Yeah, Perek Yud Zayin we're doing. I don't know where I was holding over here, but in any case, we're going to begin. We're doing a campaign shakeup. You know what that means, campaign shakeup? Perek Yud Zayin is for tomorrow. We figured if we're doing it shiurim at this time, it's 1:22 a.m. If you're doing shiurim at 1:22 a.m., we can't do it this day. We have to do it for tomorrow's. So that's what we're doing right now. Right now, we're doing tomorrow's shiur. That's what makes sense. So that's that campaign shakeup over here. Campaign shakeup. Another thing is, another shakeup over here. I'm going to show you right now. I don't know what to say about this. This feels so awkward speaking about this, but I just felt like maybe I could help someone, so I figured I'm going to tell you. I'm still wearing my kapata. I just emptied out my pockets a few minutes ago for the Hebrew shiur. Look right out of here. The other candies you get on a show for each person one day. How does one person get so many candies? I can't even pick all them up. This is one Shabbos worth of candies. Are you crazy? How much candies do you expect someone to eat in one day? Okay, get over it. You don't need some of this. I want to call it the candy crisis. I don't know what to call it. Don't worry. I don't want to get into the whole whatever mishigas. I got a solution for you. Every candy. Someone brings someone candy. Even 5 cents after Shabbos or 25 cents after Shabbos. And end of the month, you buy him some present or whatever. A sefer or picture of the Rebbe or whatever you want to buy. Whatever the parents determined that's fit for to buy. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm still in shul over here. It's my kaput of everything. And then, whatever. Okay. It's a side note. I hope that tip helps someone. Okay. Ketzah malkin is mechayev malchus. How are you malke someone malchus? Kifi koiche, according to his power. You know, don't forget, it's still Mitzvah Shabbos, even though it's 1:22 a.m., 1:25 a.m. maybe. 1:23 a.m., 1:24 a.m. Even though it's so late at night, so early in the morning, it's still Mitzvah Shabbos. It's still a good time to say a story of Mitzvah Shabbos. So, what is the story? The story is as follows. The Alter Rebbe had a chassid. And a very big gvir, and he was in the courtyard of all the chassidim. And I don't remember all the details of what happened, but from what I remember, I think I read it to Shmuel V'Sipurim, and to Yoel Khan, Yoel Khan's father. And the story goes as follows. A report came to him. There was no WhatsApp. Someone came, a shliach came running. He said, "Hey, Yankele, you have boats in the Pacific. You know what happened? They all sank." He ran away, disappeared. He couldn't verify nothing. The next thing you know, this guy fainted. Boom! The Gvir fainted. He lost all his money. All his money was on that boat, all his chayda, whatever he needed over there. Kids there, and the chassidim tried waking him up. They started pouring water in his head. Nothing helped. Didn't know what to do. Everyone's going crazy. And they woke him up, and he fainted. They woke him up, and he fainted. They woke him up again, he fainted. They woke him up again, he fainted. He fainted. Till it was getting out of hand. Nobody knew what to do. So they went to the Alter Rebbe, and told the Alter Rebbe, "Look what's going on. This guy's fainting. What are we going to do? This guy soon is going to end up we don't know what we're going to do with him right now." Alter Rebbe said, "Go whisper in his ear. Nothing happened to your boats. Your boats are fine. Okay?" They went. They told him, "Your boats are fine. Chatzkol, Yankele, your boats are fine. Okay?" He wakes up. Agreis Maifis. And Alter Rebbe said, and they asked Alter Rebbe, "No, Agreis Maifis." They said, Alter Rebbe said, "It's not a Maifis. It's a Gemara in Ksuvis. It says, Lefum Gamlo Shichna." According to how much a camel could hold, that's how much you put on him. So according to how much a person can handle, that's how much Hashem puts on him. So I saw that he wasn't able to handle this pain. And I know that Hashem only gives according to how much a person can handle. So I saw that he couldn't handle it. So it means it wasn't true. It turned out that it wasn't true. They verified it wasn't true. It was somebody else's boats. Amaisa. Zgula for good Zachen to say stories of tzaddikim with Shabbos. Yeah? Okay, so the person is chayiv malchus. You only give him according to how much you can handle. It says according to how bad he is, wicked he is. B'mispar, in a number, has to be estimated in a number how much he could handle. But it says 40. We all know. You all know a person gets 40 malchus, yeah? Even if someone who's strong as Shimshon and Gibber, we don't give him more than 40. That's what it means. 40 over here means the cap. We don't give him more than 40. Doesn't mean give him 40. It means don't give him more than 40. But if someone is weak, you can give him less than 40, because it says till 40, but not necessarily 40. It can mean less than 40 also. The option for less than 40 is open. So these whips are actually deadly. So we don't want to kill anyone. So we estimate that if we say 40 is the maximum, and what happens, somebody's going to make a mistake over here, maybe give him one extra, we say, no, let's give him 39. We say, give him 39, if someone gives him 40, it'll be okay. And if he dies, we're still in the bracket of 40. If you're in the bracket of 40, it's okay. Because the Torah says, and the day the Torah permits to give 40. Yeah. Meaning the Torah gives here room to determine, like, is he capable or not capable? The Torah created this idea. Okay. Base. You only give, when we give malchus, you only give in sets of 3. Because I think earlier the Rambam described how you give malchus. You give 3 on the behind the right shoulder, 3 behind the left shoulder, 3 in the chest, 3 here, 3 there. So everything is split into 3 by malchus. If they said they could get 20. If they saw that he could get, if they saw that he could get 20 malchus, we don't say, oh, we need sets of 3. So let's give him 21. So it should be sets of 3. So no, we don't give him 21. We take off if we give him only 18. You know, there's a new mishigas in America called the penniless. Americans are penniless. There's no more pennies in America. It's called the penny crisis. We're about to run out of pennies. Trump said no more pennies, and now we're not going to have any more pennies. So what are the stores going to do? You're going to buy something that costs 99 cents, and you want to buy candy, costs 99 cents, and you have $1. What are you going to do? How are you going to buy it? You only have $1 bill. What are you going to do? So the stores have come with Chiddush. They have big signs, and they said we're going to give you the nearest 5 cents if you pay cash. If you pay a credit card, you have to pay a full amount. It used to be you pay cash, you pay less. Whatever, you're still paying less. Stop. So you go to the nearest 5 cents. So if you buy something that costs 99 cents and you're paying $1, they're going to give you 95 cents to the nearest 5. Sorry, they're going to give you 5 cents. They're going to give you 5 cents because it's the nearest 5. So here also, you give it to the nearest 3, but the lower 3, not higher or lower. Maybe you took it different here. We don't go both ways. You go to the lower one. To the lower one, you give it to the lower one, so you get 3. Okay. If they say he can get 40, and then he saw he's a weakling, you exposed him. He's a weakling. He can't take 40. You could take maybe 9 or 12. He's putter, go home, everything is okay. Oh, do we have a picture for that estimate? Estimate process. Oh, we have 2 pictures over here. This is one estimate. People are thinking, how much could he get? See that whip over there? We're not sure how much he's capable of getting, and we need to think about it. Maybe this one, I'm not sure which one looks better. The guy standing there, the 3 Dayanim are estimating how much this person is capable of getting. Yeah. If this guy is strong, they gave him 12. They said he can give him 12. Then you see, whoa, this guy could get 100. This guy could get 40. This guy, we're whipping him. It doesn't budge him. It doesn't bother him. Ein Oimrim, Hareze Potter, Vein Lake Yes Limit. He is Potter. We don't give him more than what he is supposed to, what we think now he could get. You gave him a low number, that's it, it's good enough. If we said today he could get 12, but we only gave him Malchus a day later, we say we give you Malchus, but the only problem is the store is after hours. Come tomorrow, okay? So he comes back the next day, and then he saw he's stronger. He looks stronger for whatever reason. And they said, okay, fine, let's give him more Malchus. We don't give him more Malchus. We said yesterday it was good enough. If he said yesterday he got 12, today he also got 12, even though he looks like he could get 18. If they determined he could get 12, and 3 days passed and he still did not get Malchus, and now he looks stronger, he looks like he get 18, we give him 18. Because when they estimated him for those near days, not 3 days. 3 days needs a new estimate. You know, many times people get estimates and prices. This offer is valid for 3 days, for 2 days, for 3 days, whatever it is. Something similar over here. Maybe they got it from here. I don't know. What happens if somebody did 2 Avedas at once? Meaning he did 2 prohibitions. Now he's going to chayiv double Malchus. 2 times Malchus. If they estimated only 1 time, they said, okay, fine, for 2 Avedas, you're going to do some amount of Malchus, he's potter. And if they don't say for 2 you're getting this amount of Malchus, you get Malchus, and you have to come back again a few days later, and once you're healthy, to get Malchus again. Let's see if we have an idea which will describe that. Maybe this one? What's wrong over here? He has a donkey and a bull. That's kilayim. You're planting for donkey and a bull is kilayim. Then if you look closer, he's planting 2 different types of seeds.
A donkey and a bull pull the same plow. 2 hoppers feed 2 furrows. Light wheat falling to the left, darker barley to the right. 1 pass, 2 crops, neatly planted. Side by side, a donkey and a bull pull the same plow. 2 hoppers feed 2 furrows.
You saw that? So he's doing kilayim 2 times. He's doing kilayim with the animals and kilayim with the plants, with the seeds. He's doing kilayim. He gets 2 sets of malchus. Dim lav like a misap v'chayzu like a ketzad nischayev shtei malkuyos amdu shechol lekabel abayim chamesh. If he is chayev 2 malchus, like we said, and he said he could get 45 malchus, he gets 45. V'niftar chamesh v'niftar. אבל אם מדוע לקבל מלכוס אחס ויקו 3 או 9 או 30 כמו האמת, הרי זה מסתפק בחזין ואין נראה מלכוס שנייה. But if they estimated him only for 1 set of malchus, and he said for 1 set you can get 30. So he gets 30 and then you have to come back and get the rest. Come back when he gets healthy and get the rest. Hey, I cannot say that I understood this 100%. But that's what it says, and hopefully we'll get back to that some other time to get that crystal clear. But Pashtup Pshat, that's Pashtup Pshat. Hey, sorry. Mishom Du, she's a little case in Skalka. What happened if someone got Malchus, and middle of they got Malchus, he had an accident. Because they hit him so hard, or Bein Berei, Bein Reglaim, if he had an accident, in any way. He didn't know where the restroom was, and it happened. Yeah. We don't hit him anymore. The pasuk says v'nikla. Nikla literally means he got into a situation. In Hebrew, you say nikla l'ma'arav. Someone got into an ambush, so to speak. That's the phrase in Hebrew. Someone got into a situation. So a malchus nikla means he got malchus, but also means he got into such a situation, a scenario which he had so much embarrassment. We just tell him go home. You're free to go. Potter. Look, he's feeling bad, but he's like however, if he had this incident before the malchus, then we say no. You can't just you did clean up and go get malchus after. If it happened before. If it happened after, it's a different story. But if it happened before, it doesn't make you potter. What happens if I'm going to explain before, if the stick broke while they got the malchus, or he had an accident between the two sets of Malkus. If they determine he could get Malkus, and he's supposed to get two sets of Malkus, and between the first set and the second set, he had an accident, he's Potter. If the whip got broken in the middle while they give Malkus, we let him go home. Meaning in the second one, the second set. If the whip broke in the first set, he doesn't finish the first set, he only needs to come back for the second set. If they really tied him up, preparing him for Malkus, and he broke the strings and he ran away, we don't send out the whole unit to go chase him. We let him go. He's free to go because he had such an embarrassment. He's about to get Malkus. It's really considered that as if everything is okay. Zayin, whoever sinned and got Malkus, he comes back. After you get Malkus, you get a new beginning, a fresh start. Like it says in the pasuk, "V'nikla achicha le'einecha." It says "V'nikla," you get Malkus, achicha, meaning after he gets Malkus, he is achicha. It reminds me, there's once this guy, a new guy came to shul, and they wanted to give him aliyah on Shabbos. It was Shabbos or Kesatera. So they asked me, "You're a Kohen?" He's like, "No, I'm not a Kohen." "Okay, are you a Levi?" He's like, "No, I'm not a Levi." He's like, "Are you a Yisrael?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm a Yisrael." He's like, "Yeah." He looked a little strange to ask him, "How do you know you're a Yisrael?" And he said, "When I was a kid, anytime I did something wrong, my father told me, 'You're a Poshea Yisrael. You're a Poshea.'" So the Gabbai said, "You're a Poshea. You're a Poshea. You're a sinner." This. He said, "Aval Yisrael, but a Yisrael. Yeah, Yisrael, Afa Bishachata Yisrael. He's a Yisrael, yeah? So he's a Chicha." It reminds me of the Lashon also of Ger Sheni Zagayer. A convert who wants to become a Ger, it says in the Rambam, and maybe we can see it later sometime, it says Ger Sheni Zagayer, a person that came to be a Ger, the Rebbe explains actually in the Diuk, he's saying a ger, a convert, which converted. That means he was a convert to begin with. We're not going to get so deep into it, but there is someone who wants to become a convert. He was a convert to begin with. Yeah? Also, whoever was also chayiv, so it's a little bit of a hack. Whoever was chayiv kares and Malkus, and he received Malkus, the Malkus covers for the Kares. So in case you're ever wondering, is there any way that a person that's Chayiv Kares could undo the Kares if he gets Malkus? If he gets Malkus, he is parted from Kares. Very interesting. Ches. Kohen Gadol shechata leke b'shleisha geshak alam v'chayz legalusi. A Kohen Gadol, high priest, who sinned and he deserves Malkus, leke b'shleisha, he gets Malkus in front of 3 dayanim. Not 72. If it's a capital case, he gets the 72 dayanim. But if it's just a regular what's called small case, he gets in front of 3 dayanim, and they give him Malkus, and then he goes back to become a kohen. Aval Rosh Yeshiva. But if the Rosh Yeshiva, what happens if your Rosh Yeshiva sin and he gets Malkus? I was kidding, not Rosh Yeshiva. I'm talking about Rosh Yeshiva here means, it says literally the words Rosh Yeshiva. You can see that right there. Yes, it says Rosh Yeshiva right there. Rosh Yeshiva doesn't mean Rosh Yeshiva. Rosh Yeshiva means a dayan, the chief dayan, the supreme leader of the Sanhedrin, of the 72 that sits down, Lishkas Agazis. If he sins, God forbid, he gets Malkus, he never goes back to be the head dayan. You know why? Because you're afraid he might take revenge. It makes a lot of sense. He might take revenge on his, what's the word, constituents. He might take revenge on those people which said that he gets Malkus. So he can't be the top dayan, and we can't bring him. We can't bring him back to be like one of the regular dayanim. Why? Because we always elevate in holiness, and we don't go down. Since we don't go down, we only go up. We only ma'alim b'kodesh. Therefore, we have to imagine it. So end off on a good note. So if you learn one thing, you should always learn more and more. The Rebbe says in the Sikha of this week's in Parshas Vayetz Tafshin and Aleph, that if you already took upon yourself to learn Torah, you take upon yourself again to learn even more Torah. A good tevach.